Welcome back, viewers, to College Learn Maths class. Today we'll be discussing the topic inverse variation, part 1. Inverse variation can also be called indirect variation. So, while we're going on the board, we have to analyze this question and drop the answer. So, we start by saying solution. So, if y inverse variation is 1 over y, because this is sign for, look at the sign for inverse variation. When you see that, given that a varies inversely to b. Remember, for indirect variation it was like this, but for inverse variation it will be like this, because the word inverse means 1 all over. So that's why I'm putting 1 before the number. So we apply it here, say that x 1 over y. So if it is a constant, the constant can be any letter. So let me choose my constant to be e. It will be x equals e times 1 all over y, where e is a constant. So it will be x equals e all over y, cross multiply. It will be x times y equals e. So whereas find the formula that connects x and y, we're giving the value for x and y. So say that our first value for x is 9 times your y is 4 equals e. So e equals 9 times 4 is 36. We are not done. We have to find the formula that connects both of them. So for you to solve, you go back when you add a constant back to this place. Substitute the value for e, so that x equals, your value for e is 36, then your y all over y. So this is the formula that connects x and y. So let's take question 2. This question 2, we're given that if theta varies inversely with n, when theta equals 72, when n equals 5, find theta when n equals 12. So the first statement we're given that theta varies inversely with n. Let's introduce a constant. Let's choose our constant to be g, letter g. So say that theta equals g times 1 over n. G is a constant. So theta equals g over n. For us to make g, change of the formula, we cross multiply. So we have theta n equals g. We have to substitute the value for theta and n. So say that theta n 1 1, we have 2 values, theta 2 n 2. The value for theta 1 72, while n 1 is 5 times 5 equals theta 2 unknown times your n2 is 12. So in this case, divide both sides by 12, so we can get the value for theta 2. So we say that theta 2 equals, so let's break it down. 2 into here is 6, and 2 into 72 is 36. 2 into here again is 3, and 2 into 36 will give us the value as 18. So 3 here 1, 3 into 18, our value will be 6. So we now have 6 times 5. So theta 2 equals 6 times 5. Theta 2 equals 6 times 5 is 30. So answer to this question is 30. Let's take question 3. This question 3. So if t varies inversely with s and t equals to s equals 60, find the value of t when s equals 90. So let's set our solution. So t varies inversely with x. Therefore, let's introduce a constant. Say that t equals, let me choose the vector to be k. So k all over x, where k is a constant. Because multiply, so we can make k just the short of the formula. So k equals tx. We have two values for tx. So we say that t1 x1 equals t2 s2. t1 is 2 times s1 60 equals, the value for t2 is unknown, while s2 is 90. So for us to get t2, the I go set by 90. So your t2 equals 2 times 60 is 120 over 90. So if you break this down, break it into fraction, our final answer will be 4 over 3. Let's take question 4. This question 4 to this question. So we have that if arrow varies inversely with h and arrow equals 5 when h equals 12, find arrow when h equals 20. So our solution. So we have that arrow varies inversely with h. Let's introduce a constant so we can put an equality sign. So arrow equals, let's apply to be p times 1 over h, where p is a constant. So while arrow equals p over h, let's make p straight of the formula, we call multiply. So arrow h equals p. We have two values for arrow and h, so we have that arrow 1 h1, arrow 2 h2. Our arrow 1, the value for arrow 1 is 5 times h1 is 12. We have to find arrow, like arrow 2 unknown, while h2 is 20. Divide both sides by 20, so we can get our value for arrow 2. So arrow 2 equals 2 here is 6, while 2 here is 10. 5 here 1, 5 here is 2. So we have that 6 all over 2. So value for arrow 2 is 6 all over 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So this is the answer to question 4. Thank you for watching. To get more tips on mathematics problem, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe is free. So thank you for watching.